Okay, I think we're live. Um, Guys, hi. Good morning, good evening. I don't know if you can hear me. Just want to see if you can hear me clearly. We'll do a mic check real quick, and then we'll get on with our topic. So, tell me if you cannot hear me or anything like that. Wait, let me close this one. Okay, course. Okay, so hi. I know it's been a while now since I did my live cast. I was just um, so busy with my studies, and of course, I make some videos and so on like that. But now, I almost forgot that I had a live cast. So yeah, as you can see in my description or in my title, we're gonna tackle about LDR, distance relationship, going wrong or going south or whatever. So yeah, first off, the reason why I tackle this subject is because I know someone who's been chatting with a foreigner. I really know her that well. She's a very good girl, a very nice girl. And she's been chatting with this, not chatting, but they actually met like here in Dumaguete. And then after that, the guy went back to the US to work, of course, and that was during the lockdown, so he can't come in. And then after that, it's just their communication was just so mess, and I could like see the girl is hurting inside, and I think this week, yeah, this week or last week, the girl, she was so sad because the guy is already here in the Philippines yet. No, I think so. Yeah, the guy is already here in the Philippines, and his communication to her was just nothing. Like the guy keeps on denying, saying like, "Oh, I'm in the province. I couldn't get a signal." Like the second one was, "I don't like any distractions or disruptions during my vacation here in the Philippines." And I was like, "Holy, why would any guy think that you, as a girl, because I really know the girl and I can vet her well, she's a very nice girl. Like, why would why would any man think that you are a disruption during during his vacation? If he's really that in love with you, he's not gonna say that, of course." So I was kind of like, I feel sad for the girl, and I was trying to do everything for her. Like, okay, I can, don't worry. There's a lot of fish in the sea, and if he's not the right guy for you, then he's not. But she's really the thing is, she's when she's in love, she can be very like focused in him. You know what I mean? Like she can be like she doesn't think about any other man aside from his boyfriend and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna talk about. And what's the reason why some guys, I would say not all, because well, some guys, they are very like they've been chatting with a girl for maybe a year or two, and after they come here in the Philippines, they kind of like lost interest in that girl. What's gonna be like What do you think is the reason why that type of relationship goes south? But first, let me have my coffee. Apa? Kuan ka na pag-ili sa alamandaan. Hey, na ako live magkuko. Pag-ili sa lamas. Imong kape na ara sa lamisa. Okay, we're gonna read some of your comments. Oh, from David. Hi, hello, Mia. 37 minutes early. So I don't miss. Will this be from personal experience or observations? With the Philippines opening back up, you better watch out for all those suitors after you. Okay, this is not from my personal experience. It's just that it's from a very, very close friend of mine whom experienced this type of relationship where they've been together for 2 years, I think 2 years and a half or something like that. And yeah, they met personally here in Dumaguete, and then the guy went to the U.S. You know, and yeah, it's just that their communication after the guy went back to came back from the U.S. is a mess, and right now I would say the girl is really in pain and struggling with that relationship, and she's still hoping, that that relationship will thrive, that relationship will work out. I feel sad for her. No, with the suitors, I don't have a lot of suitors, I say. Admirers, maybe, but suitors, no. Hi. Oh, it's so hard to read that. I don't know. Can you pick another name that's anyway, hi. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm gonna skip the sound check stuff, okay? Oh, it's so nice to see you here. And I am happy that you guys are here. I thought like, it's been a while since I did this. I thought it's gonna be like maybe 20, 22 people around here. So I'm thankful. What's up today? Nothing's up. Yes, I am actually early because I don't know. I just feel like, you know what? Why not just do this so early? Because like I'm already awake and I don't want to ruin the, synchronicity or I forget the word, but yeah, I use the synchronicity. But I just don't want to ruin my daylight because I usually wake up at like 5:30 in the morning due to my schedule, class schedule, because sometimes I have a class that starts at 7, ends at 1 in the afternoon. So yeah, I have to wake up very early, and it's been like when my class started, I usually change my schedule from waking up at 8 to waking up at 5. So I'm used to it now. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Georgie. Yeah, I need coffee. I have coffee here with me, and as usual, my favorite cup. No, this ring right here. I don't know if you can see that clearly. This one is from my mama. This one, my dad saw this on his work place, and I really love it. So I kind of like put it in here to, sometimes like when I go out and some guys just stare at me, I gotta like put this in the face, and tell them to like, it's kind of like a hint, don't come here. So yeah, I do that. Oh, your welcome topic grabbed my attention because after 5 years, my Ldr went tragic due to her trust issues. There's some situations like that. There's actually another girl I know. She got all these after her last relationship with this guy. She got all these issues right now that she needs to work on. First one, she got this trust issue. She doesn't trust anyone anymore. She doesn't like if a guy will say like, "Oh, I really love you so much, and I'm gonna do this for you and that." Well, she'll say, "Okay, let me see it." She doesn't just trust easily because her trust has been broken. Also, she got anger issues and stuff like that. She got all the issues that she needs to work out, and I feel sad for the next guy who's gonna be in a relationship with her. So yeah, it's just that if you're on LDR relationship with a Filipino or something like that, there's sometimes a Filipina needs to work on her issues with herself because you cannot fix it. You know what I mean? Like um, she got trust issues. That's really hard because you gotta bet everything. You gotta put everything on the table and just make sure that she doesn't like overthink about stuff like that. Like she doesn't say like, oh, you've seen this girl and you say hi to her, do you know her and stuff like that. So she's gonna start putting all these you know like things in on a relationship that'll ruin your relationship with her. So yeah, uniquely extra. I'm from the USA and have had an LDR for just over 2 years. We have not met yet. Hope in about 5 months to meet. Well, I hope that you'll meet you'll meet you'll meet with her and that it will exactly go as what you've planned. So thank you, William. My Bantayan woman left me the week RK1. Oh my gosh. It was just a couple months ago, so I got an even better woman from Baguio and she'll be. Oh. So you're saying that the from the Bantayan woman left you after your K1 was approved and then you met this another woman um from Baguio? And how long have you been chatting or how long have you been seeing each other? Because that's what you said that she'll be there in the US. Oh, so you just chat with her and you're gonna let her go there. That doesn't sound right. Okay, Trump. I'm traveling to Cebu in 3 days after waiting 2 years. I hope I don't end up in an episode like this. Well, it really depends, because like this one, it was mostly the guy's fault. The girl, she doesn't have any mistakes here. She doesn't cheat. She was very like focused on the man. She was all up to him, like, oh, are you gonna come here and stuff like that? I really miss you, blah blah blah. But then the guy just suddenly, I think so far, um, I've talked to the girl and then I think like the guy has some infidelity while he was in the US. I think he was chatting with another girl, and that maybe he thinks that that girl is better than his current girlfriend. So I kind of like You know what? Some guys are like that. Like they got all these I don't know, messaging app where they can chat other girls and I don't know. I don't know what's what's happening. Does your ex have any contact with you? Well, so far, yeah, we had a communication with Paul because right now he's helping me with my studies also, and by communication, of course, we don't have any other like I I think like some relationship after they broke up, they got all these bad stuff about them. We don't have that. We stay as friends, you know. If that happens, if things happen, you know, we don't know, because like it's just that the future is really hard to predict. You know what I mean? So we stay as friends. That's it. Of course, I'm an early bird now. Sounds like there's a communication issues with your friend and that expert boyfriend. No, actually, there's no communication issues. It's just that the guy. I think it's mostly on the guy side. He got this infidelity going on, and I think he's just not contented, or he's not contented with her, and he wants more. He wants to taste another mango. He wants to taste different type of mangoes. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of different varieties of mangoes here in the Philippines, and I think the guy thinks like, oh, I gotta taste that before settling with a woman. So maybe that's what he thinks, but who knows really? Maybe she thought there's more to the relationship than him. If not, better she finds out. Actually, the funny thing is, the guy already uh, gave her, I think the guy already gave her an engagement ring. Okay, that's the worst part because the girl, she's hoping that they're gonna get married when the guy will come back here in the Philippines. But unlucky for her, that's not gonna happen. So, well, Judy is still sleeping. My papa is here with me because he drove me last night from I went to the church last night and he drove me here. So it was like 10 in the evening. So I just told him, you know what, why don't you just sleep here? So he's here with Judy. So they say there are too many guapas there when they arrive. Well, yeah, the beauty of the Filipinos are exotic. You can't really like, for example, there's a girl, and you look at her. Oh, she's beautiful. When you turn around and see there's another girl, her feature from the first girl that you saw is somewhat different also. But so it's kind of like different varieties here in the Philippines. So yeah, I would say that when you arrive here, there's a lot of pretty girls here. So Mia, I write to my LDR every day, so she wakes up in the morning to my messages. Good for you. Congratulations. Yeah, he's having his coffee. When the man is away, the cat will play. What does that mean? When the man is away, the cat will play. Wait. Now that we know more about the situation, and after 2 years, now that we know more about the situation, and after 2 years, it sounds like he's strung her along. Sorry for her. Maybe better to end now than go through another 2 years or longer having problems. Yeah, I keep telling her, we keep on suggesting to her, there's a lot of fish in the sea. There's a lot of good guys out there, better than him. You don't stick with a guy. that is, showing you that you're just um, nothing to her. You gotta, like, there's a lot of red flags. If you see a lot of red flags, just better leave that relationship, or else you'll suffer in the long run. You know what I mean? So you keep on telling her, but there she is. She's hoping that one day the guy will change, and one day the guy will just call her and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that my data, I don't have any data here in the province," and he got all these reasons up for her, so just she could stay with him. That's really wrong. You know what I mean? So we keep on just advising her, end that relationship right now, or you will suffer. That's, we're here as a good friend, and I mean, we'll support you with what's your decision, but the thing is, you gotta look after yourselves first. You know what I mean? Because right now she looks like a skinny girl, but she's beautiful. Why? Because I have to fix my gap in between. And then that's the thing, that's my insecurity. And then my front tooth is just so away from my, like, the upper and I mean the lower teeth. So that's really my insecurity. And well, if I have insecurity, this is the only insecurities I have in my body. Nothing else. So don't worry. This is just the thing that I'm going to fix. Nothing more. Well, after I get this out, maybe I'll look even better. You know what I mean? Well, yesterday, it was Sunday yesterday, and I woke up like 3 in the morning because we went to the shop, and I have a video about that, and it'll be out soon. And after that, came back, I think that was 10, 11 in the morning, and I went to sleep, and then I woke up like 2, 3 in the afternoon, and then I was still so that tired and I couldn't sleep. So I ended up getting up and going out with my best friends and, going to the church with them. So yeah, and I think I had enough sleep. Yeah, 6 hours of sleep. That's enough, yeah. I have been in lockdown for 3 years and my wife for 14 years hooked up. Oh my. Going back next month, find a new girl. I'm sorry to hear that. I I don't know. I don't know why on earth girls do that. Like, their guy is away, for example, and they've been in that relationship for, was it 3, 4 years? Okay, and I don't know, all of a sudden the girl will just flung on to another man, maybe a local, yeah, worst local, and then maybe even hide them from you, and then you'll be like, when you come here, you'll be expecting something from them, and you ended up hearing this bad news that, oh, she's pregnant with another man. And there you go. Your relationship was just, gosh, that's the thing that I don't understand with women too. And it's very hard to understand. I'm a girl, I'm a woman, but it's just that I cannot put my mind into it. It's really out of my hand now. My relationship was strong, ended up being scammed to help build. Oh, see, there's a lot of bad relationship out there, like bad long distance relationship out there. And like, I don't know, I think some of them, maybe less, are due to men's infidelity. But most of the time, I think the girl's infidelity. And it's just, I don't know why, like, you are already in a relationship. Why on earth would you do such thing to hurt the other person's feelings? Why on earth would you do such act? If you just want to taste another man's banana or another girl's mango. Do you know what I mean? It's just that if you're gonna be in a relationship, you should stick with that one and never do such thing, because like if you do if you taste another banana or another mango, you kind of like saying like you're not invested in your relationship right now. It's just it's beyond me. Oh, I'm getting strong. Good morning, Jose. Nice to see you here, Daniel. From William. I had a Filipina constantly call me, and it got on my nerves. So that was the end of that. Um, I think, are you serious? Because I think like some girls, they're like very, very possessive with their foreign boyfriend, or kind of like, hey, where are you? Are you out? Or who are you with? So I know, and I understand you, William, because like if one person keeps like calling you all the time, asking where you are and who you're with, it's kind of like it's too much. It's just saying that I don't trust you. I don't trust the person, your friend or whatever. So yeah, I get that. You always look good, but you're looking better today than your last time you looked tired and had runny eyes. Looks like you got over whatever stuff you had. Glad to see it. Well, I think it's because I am already used to like waking up early morning, and my body is, I don't know, getting used to it too. So it's just that keeps on it starts glowing. You know what I mean? But thank you, David. You're nice, sweet, but I can tell I wouldn't want to get into a fight with you. I don't yell. I'm telling you, I don't yell. Last time, and I think Paul can vouch me for that. Every time we had a misunderstanding or a fight, I kind of like stumble back into the bedroom, curled up in the bed, curled up under the blanket, and I cry. And after an hour of crying or less, I get up. I'll say, and I approach him. I would say, "I'm sorry if I did this. I'm sorry if I did that." I try to explain my side, and then that's the time I don't literally yell, because I mean I yell inside of me. It's like, ugh, you know what I mean? I want to like put it out of the world, but then I kind of like try to put myself in the other person's shoe. If, for example, that person will yell at me, how am I gonna feel? That's what I always think. I always think of other person first before myself, because I don't know, I just brought up that way. So, and now you know something about me. For your girl off topic, is it true that the drop in is considered rude if you go by a friend's house but you have not been formally invited? The drop in, it's kind of rude, for example. Like, if you are not invited by that friend, that means that friend doesn't want you there. That's the thing. So if you just drop off there, I think your relationship with that friend would just be worse or whatever. Or maybe he or she will act like, oh, come in. But deep inside, he or she will be like, why on earth is this person here? You know what I mean? So it's very kind of like rude some ways. So yeah. Sunshine Shoulders just did a video on dating a Filipina with an ex. He nails it. Dating a Filipina. So a Filipina dating an ex-boyfriend. Okay. And thank you. Why not? Why not? Yeah, you should do that. I'll be very thankful. Thank you for this, fanatic. I'm just disappointed with my Napili Agum Ko that she said that she's mature. At 31, surely so, though obviously actions speak that much louder. She won't get Wi Fi. Well, at 31 years old, yes, I'm pretty sure she's already mature enough to try to understand or try to stick with that relationship of yours. But sometimes as we get older, we get, you know, and I've seen this, okay, and I've seen this to all old local men, like when they get older, they start like turning into a immature man. So it kind of like some stuff, like small stuff, it gets them and they get angry about that. So yeah, as we get older, our behavior change. So well, there's a lot of fish in the sea, and I'm telling you, fanatic, if you're gonna come here in the Philippines, there's a lot of girls here, and I think you met one right away. So don't you worry. You're right. Old bad relationships can cause stress and confidence issue for new relationships. Until a person can work out their personal problems, they will never be ready for a new relationship. And that's the thing. And if that girl, for example, got some issues, trust issue, anger issue, or whatever issue she got, she needs to work it out on herself, because like if she gets on or if she flies back to another relationship, that issue will be a hindrance to a fruitful relationship. That will just, maybe that will be the cause of their um, misunderstanding or fights, stuff like that. So, trust issues make it difficult for potential mates. Before it can get off the ground, they have to go through proving they can be trusted. And yes, if your girlfriend or whatever, or your significant other has some trust issues, trust me, she overthinks a lot. Well, I do overthink sometimes, most of the time, I think. That person will just overthinks, like what if, like for example, if you're gonna go away, like you're gonna eat with your friend and your girl's not there with you, the girl will say, oh, who's 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 with him right now? Is he meeting another girl? Is his friend introducing him a new girl, stuff like that. So the girl with the trust issue will start, overthinking about new girl trying to slither their man away from them and stuff like that. So it is really hard if that's the case. And cheers for that one. Good morning, Randy. Yes, here we go again. Hi, Rory. How are you? We got a tourist visa proof. She is an OFW in China. Will join me here in US for a year. Well, okay. Good for you, Bantayan. I hope things will work out with you and your new relationship. How can a man trust a woman while she shares the matrimonial bed with the government? That's the main reason men leave before it gets serious. Well, if you're gonna ask me about the matrimonial bed with the government, are you talking about marriage, Sunrise? If that's the case, like, so if you're still not married to that person, you trust the person. Is that what you mean? Or when you get married to that girl or the guy, you start losing the trust. Is that what you mean, Sunrise? If she search again, she could inbox me. I had a bad one, so I hope something better is the next one. Well, I'm telling her. I keep on telling her there's a lot of fish in the sea, but then she keeps on saying that, oh, I'm hoping that, things will go back the way it is and things will get better, or, you know, he'll come around. That's what she keeps on saying to us. But I keep telling her that's not gonna happen. If that person, because that person did that to her once already, and I told her once is a mistake, twice is a choice. So he did that by choice already, and you're just gonna suffer. But then she's kind of a stubborn girl. She's very in love, so morning guy, having a trust issue, there is a pros and cons. If your partner have a good intention and if it's a new relationship, both sides needs to earn the trust. Yes, that's true. BF girlfriend needs to work hard to prove it. And yes, in every relationship, you gotta earn that trust, whether you're a girl or a man or other gender name. You gotta earn that trust because it's not easy to get the other person's trust because you can't just trust the person once you met them and say, oh, I trust her already, I trust him already. You can't do that because at some point, maybe in the long run in your relationship, there's gonna be like a person stumbling back to her old self. Maybe she's looking for um, a new one, or she's looking for a better one, and stuff like that. So you gotta each of you gotta earn the trust. Do you have any desire to move to US? Is it US someday? Move to US to work maybe, but like to live there? No, because I have a lot of plan. I have a lot of plans in my mind right now, and I'm trying to like you know say like maybe this place would be a better much choice if I stay there, and this place has this one, well that place doesn't have that one. So yeah, well, while still in school I think a lot about that stuff. So what do you mean I deserve better? I guess I can never go back to Bantay now. Her footprint there is large. No way. I think you can go there, but it's just that don't meet her. You know what I mean? Hi, William. And you want another banana? Ah, I don't think about another banana yet. Do you call Mango Julie? Huh? Who's Mango Julie? If you marry in my country with a Dutch, you will get Holland nationality after 3 years marriage. How's that in Philippine? Filipino? Philippine? I'm having a hard time. Just comment it again, Riza. Miss Mia, did you and Paul are no longer together? As what you've seen in my last videos and his last videos. You can see it there. So shit happens. You know what I mean? Love K, this is for you. Someone here is in love, and he said that you look gorgeous, and are you single? So if you can hear me, Love K, you might just saying. From Bantayan, a good man at a certain point realizes life is a garbage in, garbage out, and it's time to settle down, and it helps when you find the correct partner. Sometimes it happens quickly. Mm, good statement. I, I don't have anything to add to it. Good morning. Thank you for that. I don't know, Twin Dragon Tyler. He's saying girls cheat when there's no boyfriend, a husband around. That is what he means by when the man is away. Oh, okay. Well, good AM. I've lived in Philippines a long time and it's a great country. I've had the women leave me for other guys, so it's the women who can trade. Who's the traitor to the guy? Well, here in the Philippines, mm, 50-50, yeah. Because at some point, a guy can be a traitor. I'm telling you. Baru ko cellphone. Ko ano? Ko aron? Ha? Kay kuan. Kana glay ko ba batin magtawel ra ka pagawas. Makita man ka. Di mo ka pinaarag dira. Oh. He is from Given. He is just talking about the behavior of bad women. Okay. Thank you for that. LDR relationships are hard. Sometimes the person you imagine in the LDR is not the same person in reality. Unless you meet or live with each other, you'll never know the other person or and compatible. And that's true. Because if you are in an LDR relationship and you never met that person, you will never know her true identity or his true identity. You will never know what's her attitude when it comes to certain things. You will never know how she's going to react at some certain things. So the better thing is you gotta live with that person and see if you guys are compatible or not. That's the only thing. What do you mean it's different from you guys? Hi, David and Mercy Whipple. Thank you, David. Don't forget. Yeah, yeah, you shouldn't. The tooth gap is good, but as you like. Well, that's the thing. It's just that's my insecurity. Plus, it's my front tooth. That's the thing. So I'm just gonna leave it there. But thank you, Rory. Can I ask how much it costs for the braces? My girlfriend wants them as well. It depends. Other orthodontist, they would. My last orthodontist, she asked me for 47,000 peso, which I told my friends about it, and they said that's too much. So you better go to other dentists and see if you can find a better deal. So I went to another orthodontist, and I got it for 30,000. 32. 30, 32. Yeah, 32 all in all, including the bite blocker. And sometimes if there's a bracket that's loose, you gotta pay for 700 for special bracket or 500, whatever. So he should be a man and tell your friend the truth, especially if he ever loved her. Making excuses is not a manly thing to do. He needs to own up for it and tell her that he's a dog. Well, he got all these excuses, and then he'll say, like, oh, I'm in a vacation and I don't want any disruption. And oh, I'm in the province and I don't have any data. Oh, I don't have anything like this and like that. So, you know, the thing is, he also blacked her on Messenger, which is worse. And that's the start of the thing. The relationship fails right there. When a guy blacks you on Messenger, you just better yet just leave. That will just your expectation will worsen. Thank you. Thank you. LDR for 4 years. Annulment took forever. Then COVID hit in the process. 24/7 on the phone. We're inseparable now. Best friends. Glad I met my perfect match. Well, good for you, Bill. Good for you. Trust is earned. People need to have the same goals, irrespective of nationality. I personally believe in the 2 years rule if someone hasn't committed to you completely by 2 years. Yes, give yourself, guys, some time to personally trust the person or vet the person, because if you're just gonna trust that person easily after 3, 4, 5, 6 months or something like that, well, in that time span, I'm telling you, their attitude will come out. You know what I mean? So you gotta give yourself maximum of 2 years or so. So dahil alam tig-init be 30 seconds. Okay. Thank you, Art. Everyone has insecurities. Life is about adapting the days or live with them. You seem to be doing okay. Well, yeah, everyone has insecurities. And everyone, they can either length in it, like maybe 30 seconds or less. Thank you. And that's true. But at some point, I gotta fix it because when I went to the dentist and he told me that if you're not gonna fix it, things in here will get worse. So I have to do it. Good morning or afternoon. The girl I've been chatting with put a picture of herself holding flowers on Facebook. They weren't from me. She said she got them from her mother and father. What do you think? Are you serious? Well, if she's really family oriented, if she's really like close to her family or her mama and papa, then I think that's real. But if what you know about her, if you know that she's not that close to her mother or father, then I'm sorry to say that that's not from them either. So you gotta just ask your girlfriend, if you know something about her already, that she's very close to her father and mother. Well, sometimes it's very unlikely for a mother and a father to give flowers to their kids. It's just, I don't know. Maybe some families will do that, but most of the time it's the other way around. It's the kid giving flowers to mother and father. So, or maybe that's for her mother and father. Who knows? Relationships work if both people overcome their own egos. That way, there is no power struggle and you are in harmony together. Hmm. That's really true, Mr. Who. Mia, so funny. Women's mango and once. Yeah, after the mango and bananas being crushed, you can make us a fruit salad. So, are drop-in visits considered rude in the Philippines? Yeah, I answered this already, I think. Yeah, I would say yeah. It's really rude because what if that person doesn't want you there and she didn't invite you for a reason? Yeah, it means nothing and cheapens it if your love is for all. You love someone, you can't cheat on them. Well, at some point, some person will stumble back to, maybe it's old self, and the other person will just need to pull that person away from that um, old self, and say, you know what, you're already here in a relationship. You're not gonna go back there while you're with me. Stuff like that. So girls have 3 and 4 Facebook accounts and multiple. Well, I would say yeah. Most of the time, girls do that if they feel like they're not, if they're not contented with one person. Of course, they're gonna have a lot of dating apps and multiple Facebook accounts with different name and so on and so forth. So yeah, plenty like me, fat bald, old, totally alone in the world, no idea how I would handle someone being interested in me. Being over 8 years, but your themes make me wonder if I should try a different land love. Yeah, you should try a different land and meet other person because here in the Philippines, it's there's a lot of different varieties of relationship. You'll see around men in his 60s and women in her, I would say, 30s, less than 30. Maybe I would say 29, 28, and some of them even have a large age gap. So, and some of them, they're fat, I would say, and they're old. And as what you've described with your self, if that's true, um, they have a relationship with a Filipino. So, calling you a lot is a frequent Filipino trait, isn't it? Yes, it is, because we just want to make sure, and it's in us. It's in me too. You know, like before with my relationship with Paul, I kind of like say like when he's out with his friends, I would say like, "Oh, where are you now? Like, how long are you gonna be home?" Because we just want to make sure that you guys will not change us for someone else. That you guys will not, you know, have someone aside from us. So we're trying to make things, better. I would say. Hi, BJ. So many options about not sending your LDR money. I sent her 5,000 pesos per month. I feel the only way I can care for her while I am living far away is to send her some money. She uses it for food. Well, good for you. If you've been with that relationship, at first don't send her money like directly because you feel sad for her. Know her well, and I know knowing a person online is very different aside from knowing a person offline, like face to face. So yeah, you're a good egg. What does that mean? You're a good egg. Am I an egg? I really shouldn't have put roar on my cheese sandwich. Okay. No, I don't yell actually. I don't yell. Before, I think, no, never in my life I yell. I think I yell at my sister, but not with the person I'm with, because I try to put myself in their shoes. I was tough birds of a feather flock together. Filipinos are very, very loyal and family oriented. Yes, they are clingy, but I just see that as loving trait. Well, if you are like that, like if you just, yes, Filipinas, we can be very loyal, but at some point, some girls, they're not loyal. They either have other person beside you. So just be careful. Okay. I mean, well, yeah, you shouldn't put raw onion on your cheese sandwich. That's not good. If you're dating, and thank you for this, Walt. If you're dating a Filipino online, haven't met her, you are an 8 a.m. So when she dials, you how she's panting in her. Yeah. Well, sometimes relationship like online, they work out. But we just hadn't heard from them because either I think you've heard this saying that bad news travels fast as a lightning speed, while good news travels as a turtle speed. And you know what a turtle speed is? So yeah, good news. They're very like hard to get. Like they're really hard to um, heard about. Do you know what I mean? Dai, I need water. Ako water. Maordra. Salamat kayo. Thank you for this, David. Well, it's not negative. It's just that sometimes some women, even here in the Philippines and other places, They even made the men their ATM machine. So it's not negative. That's true. That's a truth. Some women do that, but I would say, well, not all the time. Because at some point you'll meet, maybe meet a lovely girl online, and she's very into you and not into your money. So wait, ain't gonna go down well in the Philippines. Most women don't like a cheap Charlie. Well, it's rare to find a woman here in the Philippines who's dating a cheap guy, or a guy who's kind of like broke. But I heard and I've seen this, and I've been with them, and the guy doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any. His savings actually is very, very like small compared to what is supposed to be the savings. But then the girl sticks with him, and I think they've been together for almost a year, and the girl's there, and the guy, they live in a very Filipino-like house, and I would say, because I visited their place too, I would say the girl's in love with that guy. So, hi Ed, thank you for this, Ed. Good morning, Mia, to you and your family. Good love this morning. Look great as usual this morning. Thank you, Ed. Yes, Trump is here watching. Sunrise, someone's looking for you. Aloha, Mia girl from Lahaina, Hawaii. Hawaii. Jealousy is the worst. Love is trust. Well, it can get worse, the jealousy thing. It can get worse because at some point the girl will be like saying no to you going out with another friend. So red horse makes you crazy. Well, some, not just red horse. Hi, Donald. Thank you, fanatic. Oh, okay. Well, just be careful, fanatic. You will wait. Just be careful because you will meet bad girls in the long run. And when you meet the bad girl, just look at her red flags. Maybe you're too blindly in love with her, and you just don't know that some red flags are waving in front of you. So that's not good. Couldn't visit my Filipino LDR due to lockdown. So after 8 months, I bought her a ticket to come take a 3 month vacation with me. Okay. Well, I hope your relationship is strong. Hi, Scott. Um, thank you. Thank you, Scott. And thank you for everyone who's here. And I really appreciate it. Was he her first love? If he was her first love, then it's understandable, while not acceptable, that she's still pining or pining for him when he shows a lack of respect. I think, as far as I remember about her, yeah, she's she's his first love. So it's really hard for her situation to accept that that guy is not interested in her anymore, and that guy is looking for another mangoes to taste. But she cannot see that because all she could see is hope, that she's hoping that things will get better. She's hoping that you know um, stuff will just go back to its old self. So yeah, What do you do in LDR when you run out of things to talk about? When you run out of things to talk about, I don't know. I never been in. I think yeah, I've been in an LDR before with Paul when he went back to the US, and that was just 1 month LDR. And if you run out of things, just say, like, just talk about stuff. If, for example, you are interested in that particular subject, then maybe that person is also interested in that subject. Then you started a conversation, and then yeah, the topic will just continue on its own path. Just look for a topic that you both are interested. It should not be needed that he is talking to or seeking others when he is engaged. This goes beyond casual dating or even dating. Yeah, it's just that the guy, I would say, when I look at the guy, is he's very playful in some ways. Yeah, that's what I can describe to the guy. He's very playful. And that's true. Love will find us in the end. No man is an island. Ah, I remember that one. Hi, you can lead a horse to water. You can lead a horse to water. Sorry, but you can't make it drink. Meaning you can advise people, but ultimately they will always make their own decision. Yes, that's very true. You can either just lay out all these red flags in front of them, telling them that, oh, he's waving is a walking red flag in front of you, and yet you don't know. And well, your advice will just be very not useful if that person will choose the latter, if you know what I mean. Like, if that person or the girl will just say, like, why not, why not try this relationship again, why not try to work things out again, maybe I'm at fault here. And well, we tell her that, if you're gonna go back to that guy, then we respect you, but if you're gonna get hurt again, don't come running to us saying, oh, he cheated on me, blah blah blah, because we already told you. Did you wake up before the roosters? Yes, I woke up before the roosters. Does this guy have some kind of expectation towards an open relationship? She needs to find out what his expectations are for her, and she needs to convey her expectations. Well, I think that person, both of them, talk about what they expect in the sorry, what they expect in the relationship, and I think the guy is not very open towards her. She's very open to him, but the guy is, nah, that's for uniquely extra. If you enter a relationship that not trusting each other, it is already doomed to failure. Well, at some point, you will learn how to trust the other person. It's not just in the beginning. You kind of like enjoy, being with her, because of course you are exploring each other's world, if you know what I mean. So you're kind of like excited about it. But as that exploration goes a long way, trust will come. And then, well, if there's no trust in there, then just say goodbye and look for another one. Never settle. Hi, Mia. I'm in a LDR for over a year, and I've grown to really love her, but I don't trust her. No social media, no, never answer calls. Don't know where she lives. Oh, how can you love a person if you can't even call that person? How can you love a person if you don't really know where she lives? How can you love a person if you don't know a thing about her? I don't understand that. Is it just a blind love or something? I don't know. Try to. Hey, Harris, I'm having a hard time understanding you. It's just that. How can you love a girl like that if you don't even know her, where she lives, her social media, and stuff like that? What, you like popcorn? Popcorn, you mean the food that we eat in the movie theater? That's the popcorn? Yeah, I love popcorn. Girls don't do it. What does it mean girls don't do it? Hmm. I work hard, play hard. That's a long name. I know that's your name. Ireland is an English speaking island in Europe that are crying out for nurses. I dated a Filipino nurse here who was making 50K a year. She wants to go to the US but said Irish life was too good. Oh, and are you still with her? Well, I think at some point, like maybe I decided at some point I'll say like, you know what? I might go to Switzerland, I might go to Spain, Norway, or other places. Explore the world. There's a lot of beauties that needs to be exploring. You know what I mean? There's a lot of adventures. So yeah. How's school going? I hope you and your papa tell Judy how important school is for her. Well, right now school is closed for her, so all she does is just answering modules. And yeah, and my school is doing good, but I kind of like sometimes I think like, oh, this is so tiring, waking up at 5:30 and doing all this stuff. But I shouldn't give up. That's the thing. I have this mindset that if I set my eyes on it, I need to achieve it. And I set my eyes on a nursing license. So yeah, but I'm I think I'm doing great with my school. Also because last semester I'm not really doing great with my last semester. I mean, not grade wise. My grades they're good. Yeah, they're good. But participation wise, I would say that I'm very like I hide among the crowd. So during this semester, I came out of my shell. I shine. I'll say like, "Hey, I want to answer that question. Can I answer it?" And if it's wrong, it's fine because you're trying to lay out what you think is right. So yeah. Sunshine Shoulders Vlag said that you met a Filipina who was previously with a farmer. Throw her back and catch another fish. Another fish. Throw her back. So you mean Sunshine Shoulders meet a Filipina? Like for real? Okay. Why did you get braces? Your teeth were never crooked. No braces. If you see me in real person, I get bullied by it too. So I had to do it. And I'm sorry if it doesn't look good on me. Just don't look at my teeth. No, it's just that sometimes people here bully me because of my front teeth. Yeah, my front teeth and then my gap in between. So it's like they will say like one set apart. This girl sounds nice. Her BF is just a player. A GF is not a distraction from his vacation. If he cares about her, he'd make time or take her with him. Hopefully, this opens her eyes and she leaves him. That's why, like, she chatted me and she tells me, like, oh, do you have any? Because last night, oh well, I met up with her and my other best friends, and that guy, we were eating out, and that guy just suddenly calls her, like, after a week of not texting her back, you just suddenly call her, like, why on earth would a person do that? You know what I mean? Like, that's really wrong. You're giving a person hope that some things will get better, and It's just that that is so bad. So I told her, you know what? Don't answer it. And if you're gonna answer it, let me answer that person because sometimes I can be very like mean to other guy who hurt my close friends. Marry you? Why? Why? That's the question. What do you have in you? I think you need to skip some comments. You're about 20 minutes behind. Comments being posted to comments being read. Okay. Can you tell us what do you suggest? What would be good to keep a relationship in LDR strong? Well, first thing first, make sure that that person is not scamming you. Second is make sure that you guys both have trust with each other because trust is very crucial and communication also when it comes to LDR relationship. And if you don't have those, then just leave the relationship. That's true. Well, at some point, they're always, well, maybe from afar, the other person will say, "Oh, that grass is much greener than this grass, so I should jump over there." But maybe they just put something on the grass to make it looks greener. So, thank you, Jerry. Good to see you. Thank you, and thank you, Ate. Mm, no, I already told you. My papa is here. He's not another man. Holy. He's my papa. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Who. It's my father. Mm, sorry, I'm skipping. I would just end my relationship. I'll end my live cast at 7:30 because I have to get ready for school. So I'm sorry if I skip your comment. Mm, I'm not the one. Okay, so don't come at me saying I'm dreaming that it will work out, not me. Okay, David. I'll be in Dumaguete if I could date you. Week I would pay the pair. Hmm. I don't usually go out. So maybe you cannot see me. I haven't looked at my email for I don't know how long. And I'm sorry to those who emailed me. I'm sorry if I didn't reply to your email. I will try to look at it today, within today. I promise. Well, at some point, there's some relationship, other relationship that works out. So the truth is that to bring out, ha? Dili ra ka dream kaon? Wala pa po dahil ka kon. Ito dahil kanini. Kay? Okay. Thank you for this, Walt. I have two old rules. Always busy. To confirm, she looks like pig. Tell her no I love you in LDR type chat until we met. Friends only, no promise of exclusivity until then. Definitely have this. Well, if that's your rule with your relationship, then good for you, Walt. And yes, I like the one and the second one um, rule. No, I love you because um, you're just gonna say I love you to a person if that person, or if you guys already meet in person and your relationship with her is as strong as a bond, and yeah, definitely say I love you. Hmm. Oh, sige. Makaabri ra kas gay. I-click ra. Dai, Judy. Honest, Papa. What foreigner are you looking forward to see after Philippines are? What do you mean, what foreigner? Thank you for taking. Okay, David, thank you. Mia, your honesty and genuineness are as attractive. Of course, I gotta be myself, right? But thank you. Yes, I am. Ask my last relationship. He knows me well, very well. He knows me very well. So much you tell it as you believe, not just try to make the person. Well, if you're gonna ask me and tell me like, and I'll tell you like, oh, don't worry, things like he's not gonna do this and that. I don't like to sugarcoat things because sugarcoating that's not so good, and at the end of the day, it's just I will feel guilty if I say if I sugarcoat things, and I just don't like that. I don't- I'm not a perfect wife. If I'm gonna be your wife, I don't think I'm gonna be perfect because at some point I have my attitude that is. I think you guys didn't see my um, demon inside of me. This demon inside of me is just lurking around. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's the only thing that I tell myself, if something's happened or any other type of relationship, best friend relationship, parents relationship, or even a significant other relationship, never yell. That's the only rule I have in myself. Because like if you're gonna yell, you're just stating out there that you're um you are proving to them that you are that kind of person that yells. You are that kind of person that just um has this bad attitude of like yelling and getting things through yelling. And that's not me. I don't like that. How is your arm now? Well, my arm is good. Oh, thank you, Mr. Who. Hi, Lauren. Yes, and that's true. There's a lot of like phrases, like, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of different varieties of phrases out there that it's hard to understand and new to my vocabulary. Well, good for you, Given, because you cannot date a person who's a liar, right? Yeah. Thank you, Love Gay. I'm really sorry if I'm skipping your comment, you guys, but I'm reading them through my eyes, so I appreciate it. I've seen funds when she truly needs it, but it's always charity like giving. Oh, okay. Well, maybe when you guys meet, then at some point that relationship friends will turn into a real girlfriend boyfriend. So thank you, G Money. Thank you. And I'm really thankful to each and every one of you guys who watch my videos, and if you could only see the struggle. I think I have a video, like I'm gonna post a video about like what I do in between like me studying and vlogging, so you can really see my day like. Oh, well, you better go to a nice comfortable place, Mr. Who, that's not hit by bad storms. Single, so I'm a good egg. Okay. Um, um, that's the thing, you guys. I don't wanna tell what happened in our relationship because it's it's the thing that I wanna put in my history, and I don't wanna. History is good because history makes you is what makes you a better person, but sometimes history is just history. But yeah, we are still a good friend, and because of course he knows me very well. He knows all of my secrets, so I tried to. But anyways, I'm not gonna tell you guys what happened in between in our relationship because that's between me and Paul. My presumption is Mia would like a family. So if you meet a guy that does not want kids, etc., why would you continue the relationship? Right. Well, are you talking about my past relationship, Eric? If so, I'll just answer you. I will just answer you. Maybe email me so I can answer you with that question. Um, you know, okay. The reason why before I mean, I love to have a family. That's the thing. Okay, I love to have a kids, a stable family, and the reason why I want if I met a guy that doesn't want kids or family, why did I continue the relationship? The thing is, like, maybe that person is giving you something that is out of your imagination. And yeah, and I'll leave it there. I just emailed me, Eric. Oh, why are you giving me such questions? I met a nice girl there, Ldr 15 months, but I wait too much. Too bad. You're the best. Thank you, Mike. Uh, well, nationality doesn't bother me. Well, at some point, Jimmy, um, there should be a little bit privacy, if I want to say stuff. Like, not all emails or and passwords should be given, and that includes finance, because finance is supposed to be yours and yours only, and because you're the one who's making that money, and she, for example, doesn't work for that money, so not all passwords should be given. Yes, you can give your Facebook, you can give your other social media password, but not the finance password. I am good, Alfredo. No, and um I don't stay with a boyfriend who's who hurt me physically. That's a red flag Because if I stay with that person and he hurts me physically, and I have to think like in the long run, what if bad happens in a relationship and he's gonna hurt me again? So I'll be in pain all the time. So if that person will hit me, goodbye and thank you. I'll just say that. Thank you, Ricky. I think I would say it's the smile. The that is the most attractive thing for Filipinos. The smile, because when Filipinos smile, men will like, oh, she got a good smile, and wow, you know it. Thank you, fanatic. Yeah, and I still ride my bicycle, and it's at my papa's house right now. See you as always. Okay, Mr. Hognite, and have a good night to you and to everyone who's going to bed. Good night and sweet dreams. Oh, thank you, Tom. Well, there's no cure for love. Yes, and I'm going to. Thank you, May. Oh, why would that? Why is that? What's the reason why you won't date a girl who dated a foreigner before? Thank you, Lucky. Stop that bad mouthing, please. I don't like that. Thank you. Hi, Mark. Well, that's what I think I heard that from Gio in the Philippines. Yeah. Well, if he is, then he might be enjoying. Well, I don't let other people change me for who I am. I change myself because I want to improve some things that I feel is not keep compatible with myself. So yeah. Okay. No, because my other best friend, she said, don't answer that call in front of me. She's also pissed off. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. It's not worthless. It's worthless. Worthless. No, it's not. Because that's the only thing that anyone cannot get from you, you know? Yeah, don't piss me off. Just kidding. No, if you piss me off, I'm not gonna talk to you. Maybe for a couple of hours. After that, I'll say, you know what? I'm sorry if I did that. That's the only thing that I do. So, um, well, I kind of like look at my messages, but then I don't answer because if I answer, then you answer back, then my school group chat will be covered with different replies. So, mm, holy, why are you asking me that question, Lucky? Thank you, Timothy. Oh, poops, my bad. Oh, and Mia mispo. No comment. Cannot date a person who's a lawyer? Of course you can. Oh, well, you better leave her. Because, like, if she start treating you badly, it's just in the long run, if you keep on doing that and if you stop doing sending her money, she's gonna treat you real bad. Thank you, Sunshine. Mm, yeah. Why are you, Chicana, why are you asking me that question? I don't know. Ask him. Ask him if you like girls with braces. And if he says no, okay. I don't have TikTok. That's the thing. I'm sorry, but I don't have TikTok account and Instagram. I don't do that stuff. I had Instagram before, but then I deleted it due to some stuff that is causing the problem. So secret. I wouldn't say the smile can melt a man's heart, but I would say that a smile is very attractive because you are, of course, smiling to other person and you're showing that, oh, like, hey, like with a smile, and you're not just doing the plastic thing. So, yeah, but it's not gonna melt any man's heart. Why would date with Filipino? It's okay, secret agent. It's okay. Hi, secret. Oh, there you. You did it, agent. But thank you for that. Hi, Mark. And oh, there's a lot. I'm way behind. Thank you for this, Timothy. What if a Filipina says her family will not accept foreigner as the birth, but she wants to try anyway? Is this common? Well, some Filipinos, they don't, their family would be like, don't date a foreigner and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of like uncommon here uh, for Filipinos family dictating their, daughter's love life, saying not to date a foreigner and stuff like that. And well, if the Filipino girl will try to date you or stuff like that, and her family doesn't like a foreign boyfriend, then I guess she really likes you because, of course, a girl will find her way. A girl will find a way to um, date someone. If she likes that person, she'll find a way. If there's a way, if there's no, if there's a will, there's a way. So, mm, some guys doesn't like girls with braces, and I don't know about Paul. You gotta ask Paul. Yeah, Judy's behind me. Judy, say hi. Just wave because you cannot see. Thanks. Okay, 7:30 it is. Okay. So, thank you very much to each and every one of you who's following my channel all throughout, how I started and stuff like that. So, I'm really thankful that you guys been loyal, I would say. Um, it's just that sometimes I'm really sorry if I cannot upload any video, like 6 days, kind of. So, it's just I'm having hard time balancing my school and my vlogging. But of course, I will find a way to put a video on my YouTube. So yeah, but thank you because you still watch my videos even though I'm gone for a very long time. And thank you to everyone who supported me. And I really, really appreciate it, y'all. And yeah, but anyways, okay, just ask him. Yes, it is. So, I will post a video soon. It's gonna be different. I'll change it a bit, like the theme, because lately I've been too focused on relationship and stuff like that. So this one is gonna be like my Sunday. Like I woke up like 3 in the morning and go to the plaza very early. So I'm gonna post that soon. And then next one I would post about the struggle I have between vlogging and studying. So I hope you guys will watch it. And thank you. Thank you to all of you. I really, really appreciate it. And stay safe, everyone. There's still corona outbreaks right out there, so you gotta stay. And congrats to all relationships. Stay strong and good luck. Bye.